And of course, the Paddy Pimblett call out once again. Is it almost like the more success that you have and the higher you climb, the fight almost gets more unrealistic in a way because you might be a little bit past him?
No, I think the fight makes sense. You know, he's 4-0 in the UFC. He has to fight somebody. Why not me?
Do you think it will happen?
Yeah, I've been saying it it's only a matter of time. You know, he's been ignoring my calls for a minute, but I guarantee you he heard that one.
What's the timeline on it, though? Because he's saying with this injury, he might not even be able to fight this year. So are you willing to wait, or are you just going to keep being active? And if you have to do one more, and then maybe it comes up after then, or that's timing seems to be maybe the biggest issue.
We'll see. You know, we'll see. I like MSG in November. Sounds pretty good to me.
First, have the Paddy call out pre-written in your head, or was it just off the cuff?
I must have heard the Chael Sonnen thing, and that was just stuck in my head. But I know I called him a bitch. I hope that ESPN didn't bleep that one out.
We heard it.
All right, yeah. But you know, that's it. He's got to stop being a bitch.
Do you think, obviously, right, like you said, he's ignored your previous call-outs, but he had to have heard this one, which is pretty fair. If he ignores this one, is it safe to say at that point he just will never have any interest in fighting you and was trying to avoid you?
You know, until he takes that loss in the UFC, I want to be the first one to beat him in the UFC. I like to do things that nobody's done. You know, my last 2 fights, I beat undefeated guys. This fight, I knocked out Drew Dober, who's never been knocked out. I want to be the first one to beat Paddy Pimblett in the octagon.
Talking about Paddy, how does a fight between you two go?
It'd be a fun one. You know, I love the energy he brings to the octagon. You know, the crowd that he brings. And then he goes for it on the feet, too. You know, he throws on the feet, and then he's got high-level grappling. And I think that's what excites me the most, because I love jiu-jitsu as well. And, you know, I see him, tapping out Marines and stuff. I'm like, come on, how about me next? I'm a soldier. I was an Army vet in the Army for 8 years. You know, come on, try to tap me out.
And which